the scripted UEFA Championship can be noted now that we have 4 teams in the Champions League semifinals. Wow, what a coincidence. All the teams, I got all the rest in Germany and France canceling their seasons, and Germany finishing their season early, are all in the semifinals. Lyon, Red Bull Leipzig, Paris Saint-Germain, and Bayern Munich. Literally nobody but French and German teams. And all this is symbolic World War II propaganda of the Bayern Blitzkrieg. Bayern's going to blitzkrieg their way through all the Ligue 1 teams. The only team that can stop Ligue 1 from winning the Champions League is Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich are going to be the reason why France ain't winning the Champions League this year. In fact, France is going to win the Champions League 29 years later in 2022. The first guy to call it, first numerologist on YouTube to call it. I did have Paris Saint-Germain losing the Champions League final before the season. I will be right about that. But it would be against Bayern Munich instead of Juventus. As a matter of fact, Lyon are going to lose to Juventus, the winner of next year's Champions League, and Bayern Munich, the winner of this year's Champions League. Julian Nagelsmann, Red Bull Leipzig manager, is going to try to make it an all-German final again. Last time Bayern won the Champions League, it was an all-German final. Or are we going to see history repeat itself with Red Bull Leipzig? Not so fast. Now, this was the Bayern Blitzkrieg in the 2013 final. This was over at the Wembley Stadium in London. Germany and the Nazis bombed the hell out of London during World War II. You had the Bayern Blitzkriegers winning the Champions League at London, the Nazis bombing London. This is why the German final in 2013 was completely scripted. But we're not going to see an all-German final in 2020. We're certainly not going to see an all of a particular country for the second consecutive year after seeing all of England in the final of last year. So this is the script. Is that it isn't going to be the Germans, the Nazis, blitzkrieging all France out of the Champions League. Because you can sit here and say, oh, the Germans are going to blitzkrieg France. They're going to steamroll their way through France. PSG and Lyon are out of the Champions League. Red Bull Leipzig against Bayern Munich in the Champions League final. But it ain't going to happen like that. Instead, the script is calling for Bayern to blitzkrieg Lyon and then to blitzkrieg Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League final. What PSG are going to play to do is to go for the sweep of all of Germany. Beating Borussia Dortmund, beating Red Bull Leipzig, having the opportunity to go 3-3 in the final. But Bayern was founded in the year of the rat. This is the year of the rat. This is why it's Bayern. Now, I told you all that the script called for Paris Saint-Germain to make it to the Champions League final because Thomas Tuchel used to manage Borussia Dortmund, and that was the first team that PSG faced in the Champions League. This guy is German. And he's managing PSG, and there are 2 other German teams in the Champions League this year in the Champions League semifinals. So Thomas Tuchel, German manager managing Paris Saint-Germain, used to manage Borussia Dortmund, began his run to the final against his former side in the round of 16. So Paris Saint-Germain are going to go for the opportunity to go 3-3 against Germany. But the Bayern Blitzkriegers are going to get the job done. The Bayern Blitzkrieg is going to sweep through France in the Champions League final. Because as I've said, it's Bayern that has gematria of 29. And France has to match at 29. I told you about Paris Saint-Germain. Lyon defeated Saudi Arabia. And they're going to go for the opportunity to beat... No, it was the UAE. They beat the UAE, Manchester City. They're going for the clean sweep of the Middle East. So UAE, Sheikh Mansour, and now Qatar. Paris Saint-Germain, Red Bull Leipzig is this year's Ajax. They're this year's surprise team, Ajax. PSG, the Rooster, the French national team, Kylian Mbappe, are this year's Tottenham. Tottenham are the Rooster. Tottenham are the Rooster logo. PSG and Kylian Mbappe in France national team is the Rooster logo. And so there's the Rooster, Tottenham Hotspur logo. And now you see that PSG are going to play for the chance to go for the sweep in the final over Germany. But Bayern Blitzkrieg defeats Lyon and they defeat Paris Saint-Germain. This is a classic style Blitzkrieg. Blitzkrieg has to match at 56. Coronavirus has to match at 56. We see a clear script in this Champions League semifinals. So Thomas Tuchel losing his 13th game in the Champions League final to Bayern Munich. Their last win occurred in the 2013 Champions League final. And so this is what we have right here. Robert Lewandowski, the Polish striker. World War II, beginning with Adolf Hitler's invasion of Poland. And it's Robert Lewandowski. That's the main guy that's going to lead this Blitzkrieg, beginning in Poland and reaching its peak in France against Lyon and against Paris Saint-Germain. Just take a look. PSG has to match at 42 and 15. War has to match at 42 and 15. This is a reenactment of World War II. World War has to match at 46. Thomas Tuchel's 46 years of age. The manager of Borussia Dortmund. Tuchel has to match at 24. Tuchel is going to lose the Champions League final. The team that loses the Champions League is going to go 24 years without winning, and they're going to win next year. And I will tie in Paris Saint-Germain's Champions League title with the winner of the 2021 Champions League in another video. So pretty clear. We can tell that France, 6 letters. Neymar, 6 letters. Next final at Lisbon, 6 years later. 6 layers later. Bayern, 6 Champions League title is where it's at. Bayern with their 8th Bundesliga consecutively, winning the final on an 8th day in numerology, 17-8. August 23rd of 2020. The reenactment of World War II, beginning at Poland with Robert Lewandowski, the Bayern Blitzkrieg over Leipzig. I mean, over Lyon and over Paris Saint-Germain. And Bayern have faced Lyon in the Champions League before. I forgot what year it was. The Bayern Blitzkrieg over Lyon and over Paris Saint-Germain. A clean sweep of those two French sides. And for Paris Saint-Germain, they will fail to get the sweep over the Bundesliga sides. And that is the script that once you reach the semifinals, you can tell what the script is. You see, that's the thing. is that they sometimes revolve the script around history, and this is a landmark video showing you how they do that. They put Atalanta in there with their coronavirus outbreak, thinking that they're going to be the magical team that's going to win the Champions League, but then they have the scripted heartbreak against Paris Saint-Germain. It was a rigged game. Man City had a joke lineup. It was rigged. They had us all thinking it's going to be Guardiola against Bayern, but the glamour doesn't always happen because sometimes they go by the history and they really scripted it to where the teams with the rest all suddenly magically benefit. In Atletico Madrid, the guys at ESPN FC were saying that the tactics were a disgrace. So I wonder how that game was fixed too. This game was fixed. 8-2, Bayern Blitzkrieg, Barcelona. Look at that, man. 8-2. This game was rigged. Bayern's 8th Bundesliga, they scored 8 goals. This was a grade A Blitzkrieg. 7-1 over Chelsea, Bayern Blitzkrieg. They bombed London again. They bombed London. They bombed London during World War II, and they reached their peak against France. See how scripted this is? You see how synced up this is? See how synced up this is? Where they rigged the Champions League, where Italy, Serie A, loses to Ligue 1 twice for whatever odd reason that is. Wonder why they pitted 2 Italian teams against them. Now they pitted Napoli against Barcelona because of Diego Maradona having played for Napoli and all of that. Juventus, the referee with this penalty call against Rodrigo Betancourt, helped set up the script. And so this is how they set up the script. Where Sergio Ramos gets a yellow card and he's out, and Man City go through, and they have us all thinking it's Man City. They have us all thinking it's Atletico Madrid. No, Atletico Madrid and Joao Felix, the Portuguese guys, gonna make it to the final. You see how the Zionists look whole? Rigging script the Champions League like that to deceive us? You gotta find a way through their bag of tricks. We really need to find a way through their bag of tricks. What was the Warsaw Pact? He's born in Warsaw. Lewandowski. Okay, so this was a treaty pertaining to the bloc being a part of the Soviet Union. The Red Army, not quite. I'm not gonna go with this angle at all. I just wanted to see what it was. But very clearly, you know how scripted the Champions League is, and you know what the script is gonna be. You know, France against Germany. It is. It is. Scripted, man. Scripted all the way. The rest, the World War II angle, the Bayern Blitzkrieg, really is synced up and scripted that way.